Hey guys, welcome back to J&C on Tap, and we are in Clermont, Florida, and we are heading to Suncreek Brewery. Hi, how you doing? Not too bad.
Got a cocktail up there, all the beers, ciders and seltzers up there, got the wine in the corner.
My goodness.
The only things we don't make are the wines and the ciders.
Okay.
All the spirits are made in-house, and all the beer and the seltzer.
Okay.
Would you say 1, 9, 15, and 16 are kind of like the always on tap?
That's our stock.
Yeah, okay.
That's standards.
Yep, that's what I want.
1, 9, 15, 16?
Yep.
You doing a flight as well?
I'm actually going to do a full of the 11.
Do a haze. You want 16 ounce or 20 ounce?
16 will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, how pretty that is. Cheers, my love. Yours is cold. Bit of hazy. I was just chewing gum though, so yeah, clear it off, yeah. A lot of hazies, yeah. So we are here at Suncreek Brewing, and it hasn't changed much since the last time we were here. But they did do some changes, make some changes, and that is they added a spirit menu, so they have craft cocktails now. He mentioned something else that they were doing now in-house. Or that was the only thing.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
He said the wine wasn't theirs, but the spirits were.
That's right, yeah. So they do have pretty much any kind of beer you could possibly imagine here on tap. They're not confined to just one style. So as you can see, Justin says, I was gonna say all different colors, but these three are pretty similar in color, even though they're completely different beers.
Yeah, when your 4 flagship beers are a lager, a blonde ale, an IPA, and a Hefeweizen, that's a pretty big variety to start.
It's really dark for a blonde. You held it up, it's not so bad.
I think that was a strawberry blonde.
Ah, that's right. I got that. That's what I got last time we were here. Yeah.
Strawberry puree.
So I guess that's more of like maybe a little bit of a reddish, pinkish.
With better lighting in my beer.
That gets a lot darker or a lot lighter when you hold it up too. You put it back down in there and it's like looks super dark.
Yeah, probably a little more West Coast.
Strong.
It's good though.
I don't really like West Coast IPAs.
Yeah. That's the difference. That right there.
Yeah, that like coats your whole tongue and throat. It doesn't taste like a pine tree though.
No.
You know, some of them.
Got good flavor.
Yeah. It just. And then the last time we came here, I think all they had was the Mac restaurant, like the mac and cheese place.
I like that.
And now they have pizza and they have their own cafe. So I don't think they had their own cafe last time we were here. I don't know.
I don't know if it's actually the
We didn't
brewery.
eat them either.
It's just a cafe. It's called Suncreek Cafe.
Yeah. So when we were looking into Suncreek, like we do every other brewery that we go to, I always try to find history and like information and backstory and like why, what is their why? And I couldn't find that on Suncreek. They didn't have like an informational about us page on their on their like website. They didn't really have a whole lot of information actually on their Facebook. So this is a little bit impromptu, I guess you could say. It's not really going to be as informational as what it normally would be for me or for us. So.
Yeah, the only thing I could really find was that they started a project downtown to kind of revive the downtown, and this was part of it. The owner of Suncreek, our developers, wanted to build this place. I think it's a community, kind of a community gathering space.
Yeah. You said it was the first brewery in Clermont, though, right?
Yeah. Now I still think there's only two.
This and Clermont Brewing. Which we've been to Clermont Brewing as well, and I don't think we're gonna get to it today. But it was a really big spot.
It's a full restaurant.
Yeah. I think they have like a fire pizza thing in the front. Do you remember like the brick oven when you first walk in off to the side? You don't remember?
I think it was our last stop that time.
Yeah. Probably. But Suncreek's a really cool spot, and I really liked, one of the things like is important to me when I walk in a brewery is how you're greeted. And when we walked in here, the guy working the bar was super nice, instantly, right off the rip. And it seems like it's hit or miss. You either walk in and they see the camera and they're like, oh shit, and shut down, or you walk in and they're like, hey, what's going on, you know? And so this one was one of the, hey, what's going on type situations. And as soon as we walked in, he was like ready to serve. I mean, he instantly started telling us about what he had on tap, and went through like the wine list and told us about their cocktail menu. So it's always really nice to be greeted in a friendly way versus like shutting down when they see the camera, which I get it. Like I'm still getting used to being in front of the camera, but sometimes it's like they don't just shut down, they almost are not super friendly. So
Yeah.
it doesn't make the interaction so great, but I don't know. Those things. You can't control it.
No.
But the greet is super important to me. So as somebody that also works in customer service, yeah, the greet, the initial impression that you have with people is super important. So, and that kind of makes or breaks breweries for me.
Sets the tone.
Yeah. So the one thing that is kind of interesting here at Suncreek is that you can actually bring your dogs inside, whereas like it seems like most breweries, especially ones that have food or that their brewing equipment is exposed, you can't have the dogs inside. But we did just go ask the bartender and he said, yeah, dogs are welcome inside. So that's a nice little refreshing thing to have access to. So the parking around here is pretty simple. It's street parking. There are some like random parking lots around here. I think that they technically belong to businesses, but I didn't really do my research.
I think over there, that's all like public lot.
Is it public lot? So, but where we parked is literally right down here we had a parallel park, but you get out of your car and you just step right off into the bike trail. So, and the bike trail leads to their front door. So that was really nice.
And I believe that trail runs down to the lake. I think it goes around the lake. So for anybody that's
Go walk off your beers, your mac and cheese and pizza.
It looks like a big lake.
Yeah. They do have weekly events, so they have like the trivia, the bingo, the runners club, the whole 9 yards. That kind of seems to be the going thing with all breweries. So you can look for those things to be going on here as well. And then they are doing a Irish festival. What was it? The March 14th and 15th? I'm pretty sure. And so pretty much like everybody else, it's going to be like a St. Patty's Irish themed with a bunch of goings-ons. So something to keep in mind if you're in the area.
if you're into sports, they do have 6 flash screens out.
Yeah.
Inside at least.
Yeah. Which a lot of breweries don't really do TVs often.
No, I feel like they kind of go for the more communal things, but when it does come to sports, people do, interact a lot more. It is more communal.
Yeah. And right now we're here during
Winter Olympics.
the Winter Olympics. Not a sport person. So, but it's still, yeah.
If you are interested in walking around, walking the trail, go down to the lake,
Hit up the other brewery.
Clermont does have an open container area. It's a designated area. And I will throw the map up here. Take a look at that. You can get a plastic cup, walk around, check out the vendors, check out the stores.
Did you mention the window? The walk-up serve window? So they have, right at the end of the bar here, they have a walk up and serve. So to kind of go hand in hand with what he's saying, you can literally walk up without even coming inside, grab a beer from the bartender and keep on your merry little way. All right, guys, I think that about does it. So we are going to finish our beers, hang out for a little bit, and we will see you at the next one. Until then, take care. Cheers.